What's up guys, in this video let's talk as much as we can about the Apple smartwatch, starting from the concepts, finishing by my thoughts, everything. Let's go. Now to start off our discussion, first of all, I have to say that 2013 is supposed to be the year of tech wearables or accessories. Because first of all, we have the Google glasses, which are supposed to come out in the near future. We have the Pebble smartwatch, which was launched not a long time ago. We also have more wearables such as the Nike Fuel Band, the Jawbone Up. So finally it is time for Apple to give it some kind of response, you know what I mean. So a lot of rumors starting from 2011 were focusing on Apple making a wearable or a tech accessory, especially a smartwatch. Well, Bloomberg, for example, states that 100 designers from Apple are already working on such a concept, and they're also pretty sure that Apple has already passed the experimental phase of the project called iWatch or Apple Smartwatch. We don't know that yet. A lot of reliable sources such as the New York Times, Wall Street Journal, and Bloomberg themselves claim that Apple is working on such a project, so I thought I would just make a video talking about it, what we can see in it, and what Apple will do to make this smartwatch a smart watch. A lot of tech experts on the internet are talking about Apple making a feature on this smartwatch which will allow unlocking our smartphones using a new feature in the smartwatch which will probably work with Bluetooth or NFC. It will allow us to just freely use our phone without having to enter the passcode every time. Just for that, I would totally buy the iWatch. Next up, a lot of people are saying this iWatch is going to have the NFC chip in order to work with other NFC technologies, like in the supermarkets or something like that, to easily pay for what you have to pay for. People are now saying that NFC is even more a smartwatch thing than a smartphone thing, which I kind of understand. It's much easier to approach your watch to something than to actually pull out your phone every time you have to make a payment. I can understand. Some people are saying Apple is going to have such a great success with the iWatch because they have all those apps for iOS already, and if the smartwatch is going to have iOS in it, well, developers will be able to actually compress those apps into a smaller screen, and people are actually going to be able to use their apps on the smartwatch. Pretty cool, huh? Apps are actually something that Pebble smartwatch users were complaining about. They say that there's a huge lack of apps available for the Pebble smartwatch. So if Apple release an SDK version for this smartwatch, I think this is going to have a lot of success, according to a lot of tech experts and me. Now, a very huge question here, in my opinion, is it going to be like an add-on for our smartphones and tablets, or is it going to be able to handle itself as a separate device? Do we have to use it with a smartphone, or can we use it by itself? That is the big question here. And I think if Apple manages to use its iCloud services with the iWatch smartly, then we'll be able to use this watch with our phones such as without them as well. This is going to be pretty cool. Now, some people are also dreaming the watch to be water resistant so they can use it underwater. That would be kind of cool. I can kind of understand where those people are going. I mean, you can take pictures with it and talk underwater. That'd be pretty cool, even though the sound, I don't know how it's supposed to diffuse, but still, that would be a pretty cool idea. Even if it costed $1,000, I would still buy it if I could use it underwater. I mean, can you only imagine? Now, there's a lot of concepts and prototypes floating around the internet right now. A lot of concepts are very famous at the moment, such as this transparent design right here. There's this one which I found pretty interesting. It was lately announced by a Dutch designer. Well, he made it. Now, I think this is the most probable one because you can see that sleek design coming from the iPhone 5 right there. Pretty cool, right? It's kind of looks like an Apple product right there with the home button. Now, I think in almost any way Apple will succeed if they make a smartwatch, but a lot of things are down to the price point. Now, is it going to cost like from 100 to 300 bucks? This is going to really depend on the people, if they want to buy that smartwatch or not. Or I mean more on the price. Now listen up, Apple. People will buy it. Just make sure to not make it too expensive. Now, we've been talking about what will be released and how it's going to look like, then when it is going to be released, right? Because we don't know if it's 2013 or 2014 yet. Well, if Bloomberg is right, then we'll probably see the smartwatch in 2013. If not, well, we'll probably see it a little bit later, probably in 2014. Maybe early 2014 would be great. I think if they release it later, it will help them to make it better and cheaper for people, as more technologies will be available for cheaper. So I think that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. There's really not much to say about the Apple smartwatch for the moment. It's only rumors, thoughts, and concepts, but I think Apple will not mess up if they make such a watch, and I really hope it looks great and awesome and it works just it just works, you know. So anyways guys, before leaving this video, make sure to leave a comment saying what do you think about this Apple smartwatch. Is it going to be released in 2013, 14? What do you think I forgot to mention in this video and stuff like that? What are you expecting to see? And what's the maximum price that you would pay for such a smartwatch? Anyways guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to follow my Twitter at TheTechnoTuber. I have a Facebook fan page. Everything is under in the description. Also check out my vlog channel. It's right here where I post my live videos every week on Friday. Anyways guys, thank you for watching and I'll see you next time. I need to watch. Peace.